Hello everybody, today is leg day. We are starting off with the hack squat machine. I think this is one of the oldest machines in our gym and definitely one of my favorites. I tried to find a starting weight on this, but I don't seem to see any kind of sticker or anything anywhere to indicate what the starting weight is. But I mean, if you just log it as the same weight every time, especially if you're trying to track progressive overload, it should not be an issue at all. We just log it as 45 pounds, just the equivalent of a barbell. Whatever way you track it, if you're doing pen, paper, we like to use an app. It makes it really easy. We don't pay for the app or anything either. We just use one of the free ones online. I say we because my gym bro is actually here with me today. This is our first recording together. No, this is our time recording. I forgot we had that push day. Anyways, we're both hitting the hack squat. If you couldn't tell, my belt might have been upside down, and I do that on purpose because I want it to clasp on my right side because I am right-handed, and I cannot get it to cinch down tight enough if I do it on the left. I just can't. Maybe that'll just come with practice, but we will see. It is not a brand new belt. I've only had it for like a month or so, so I've only had it through a few leg days. We will have to see how it is whenever it gets worn in. My friend here is doing nice slow reps. He really likes milking that eccentric, going down slow. Sometimes he'll even pause at the bottom. Oh yeah, just like that. That was our first set of the day, or first working set, I should say. We've already done some warm-ups by this point, and this is actually the last set we're doing on hack squats. I'm not the biggest fan of this machine's foot rest. I am a huge fan of the machine in general, but the foot where you have your feet, I wish it was adjustable. I'm not expecting that from an older machine. But if it was adjustable, I feel like I could get more drive through the heels. As you can see, I do come up on my toes just a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. Since it's our last set, we're really gonna push this last one. You should push almost every set, but give or take, going to failure every time might not be reasonable for everybody. On leg day though, failure is very fun. Going to failure. Yep, there we go. See, I almost jogged down there. If you are planning on going till failure, make sure you're doing it safely. Always have a spotter. We usually like to stand on the side of the machine. You can kind of row / deadlift the way up. It makes it pretty easy actually. This machine is one of the easier ones to spot somebody else on if needed. It does have some safety pegs lower down on the machine, but not a guarantee you're always going to be able to hit that. He just loves to pause in that bottom. I think he just likes the feeling of a stretch down there. Whereas I'm just trying to pump out some reps. He's so tall too, he almost tops out the machine almost every time. I think he has to actively avoid hitting the top. And then he has to do a half squat to put the weight back down. So going on from half squat, I was kind of pressed for time today, so we didn't do as much as we normally do. So we actually went to the leg extension, and I absolutely adore leg extensions. They get me pumped like nothing else. Squats are amazing, don't get me wrong, but just the squeezing motion of the leg extension machines and then the slow stretch afterwards is on another level. I actually forgot to record I didn't forget to record it, I just didn't realize that the camera wouldn't record unless the side screen has to be open. Like, I had it closed and I hit record and it did not catch it, I guess. I thought that you could record it with the screen being closed because I didn't want it to be distracting, but I was incorrect. I really like this angle though. I've been doing a lot more recording through the mirror instead of trying to get a straight shot. It feels very nice. This is going to be our last workout for the day. Doing the leg curl machine. We like to warm up with leg curls, so what we will typically do is do leg curls at the very start, just for like maybe 2-3 sets, lightweight, easy going, to warm up the knees and the hamstrings and everything. My nephew Spain. So we'll do the leg curls for warm up and then move on to a squatting workout, whatever that is, either leg press, barbell squat, half squat is what we did today. We also decided to push this one past failure, so we're going to do some assisted reps. Whenever you're assisting somebody, depending on what their lifting style is, I try to let go of the weight as much as I can to let them ride out that eccentric. But I don't ever want to fully release contact from the bar. It's just something you have to get comfortable with, and it's all different for everybody's different lifting styles. And this is an interesting choice from my gym bro. He decided to do some assisting from the back, which typically doesn't happen in the gym. I'll let you decide what you think that means.